Hi guys, and welcome back to Mental Health with Shelby. First of all, thank you everyone who's already liked, subscribed and watched the first video released on Mental Health Awareness Day in October 2019. Thank you also to everyone who's been getting involved on my Instagram page, which you can find it in the bio below and also it's plastered there. Anyone who'd like to get involved in the conversation or even to suggest a new topic, please feel free to drop me a message either below the video or to my personal Instagram account. So after deliberation on the Instagram account and various polls conducted over the past few months, you have told me that you want the next video to be on the following topic: new mums and mental health. So I'm going to split up this video into two sections, directly to new mums who have experienced becoming a parent, to those around new parents, in particular mums. So let's get started. Anyone who knows me or has been following my personal journey knows that I gave birth to a little girl in the summer of 2018, and I couldn't be happier, as you can tell by the beaming glow on my face. Being a parent is not an easy thing, and no one can prepare you for the change and the shift in dynamics for when you become a parent, and it literally is a matter of your life changing overnight. So let's focus on the mental health aspects of becoming a parent. So I like to give you guys a bit of my personal experience and my personal knowledge. As declared before, I'm not a mental health professional. I've just been through a lot of mental health issues, conditions. I've been through a lot. So just to give you a bit of backlog. In 2016, I experienced a twin miscarriage, whereby I was 6 weeks pregnant. I had a miscarriage after a fall, and subsequently had another miscarriage, which I didn't know I was carrying twins until I went to the doctors after the first initial bleeding. What is a miscarriage? A miscarriage is a loss of pregnancy during the first 23 weeks of pregnancy. Most miscarriages occur at the start of a pregnancy, roughly within the first 23 weeks, however this can happen after. According to nct.org.uk, the probability of a miscarriage happening to a woman in the UK is 25% at 4 weeks, 5% at 8 weeks, 1.7% at 12 weeks, and 0.5% at 16 weeks. More than 80% of miscarriages occur within the first 12 weeks of pregnancy. After 12 weeks, the rate decreases rapidly. Now, this isn't a video about miscarriage, this is about mental health and new mums. My point surrounding the miscarriage is, after I went through my miscarriage, I experienced a lot of post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety and depression. A lot of mums experience this after a miscarriage, and it's very common to go through a miscarriage. Any woman who's been through a miscarriage, going through a miscarriage, or in the future, touch wood that you never have to, know that you're not alone, and there are a lot of people that have been through what you're going through. So please seek out help. Come back to this video, have a look at some different techniques on how to overcome anxiety and depression, but know that you are not alone. It's a very common thing. I've been through it, and the proof is in the pudding. After I went through my miscarriage, I didn't use a form of protection, and me and my partner didn't get pregnant until a good year after. It can happen. You can go through a miscarriage, you can get pregnant after, and I'll tell you this now. My mental health, after having my little girl, I feel like my anxiety went through the roof. I was so worried, especially during the first part of my pregnancy, because I mean the statistics speak for itself. You feel like after you've been through that experience, you're a lot more cautious, as other people may not be if they haven't experienced a miscarriage. Just know that anyone who's going through it or been through it, that it's not your fault. It is literally just a stroke of luck. I mean, no child is asked to be born. It's up to us to look after our bodies, our minds, our health throughout pregnancy, before and after, to maintain that relationship, to maintain that connection, and to maintain a healthy upbringing for our children. The other side of the coin now, my advice to anyone who is around someone that's been through a miscarriage, the best thing in the world is to let them feel what they're feeling. A lot of people will say, how can you feel a connection if the baby wasn't born, or you didn't see the baby, or it didn't even grow into a fetus? I'm telling you now, as soon as you feel something growing inside of you, there's no love like it, there's no feeling like it, and no one can tell you that you cannot miss and you cannot feel a certain way about losing something that was growing inside of you. There's no love like producing a child. It's an undescribable feeling to become a parent. and it's up to us to make sure our children it's up to us to make sure that our kids never feel alone, never feel unwanted, and whatever they feel and go through, it's okay, and we appreciate them and we support them entirely with our whole heart. Woo, I'm back. Sorry, like any topic that is close to home, it's always going to hit, and that's the main reason I'm doing these videos, to show we're all human, regardless of race, gender, sexual preference, religion. We're all one race, which is the human race, and we have to look after each other, because if we don't, then humanity is just going to go to, yeah. According to mentalhealth.org.uk, during 2013 and 2014 in a UK study, 2 in every 1,000 showed signs of postpartum psychosis, 2 in every 1,000 showed signs of severe mental health illness, 30 in every 1,000 showed severe depression, 100 to 150 in every 1,000 women showed to have mild to moderate depressive illness, 30 people in every 1,000 showed post-traumatic stress disorder. I mean, any woman that's given birth knows, whether that be vaginal or through C-section, it's one of the most traumatic experiences you can ever go through in life. I mean, I thought I had a high pain threshold. Nah. Every moment is worth it. As soon as you hold that child, you know every ounce of pain you'd go over a million times again just to produce that love in your arms one more time. My main aspiration for this video is to open up a platform for new mums. And when I say new mums, I don't mean first time mums. That could be a mum that's just given birth and your most recent child is number 4 or 5. Every single delivery, every single pregnancy is different. And every single experience with every child is different also. But we want to encourage to have a mental healthy state of mind. Once you give birth to a child, you become the second priority. And rightly so, in my opinion. I mean, this child is dependent on you entirely for feeding, bathing, going to sleep, every aspect from morning, noon and night. You are responsible for that child. And of course that's going to be tiring on a person. What should we do? Easier said than done, but mums, we need to be kinder to ourselves. We carried a child between 7 to 10 months in most cases. You grew a human being inside of your stomach. Everything around that was compressed and pushed and shoved and stretched. And you are an amazing human being that made that possible. You carried this child. You delivered this child. Now relish in the moment of being the best parent that you can be by having a healthy state of mind, a healthy lifestyle, and love and caring for your child. Ask your partner for support. If you need 5 minutes to go and take a bath because you haven't had one in a week, go and take that bath. If you need to ring up a friend and say, I'm struggling, please can you come over and just sit and watch TV with me? Do it. Your friends, your family, your siblings, your other children, your grandparents, your dog, your cat, they're all there for you. So use the resources. You're never alone. There's plenty of parent groups. Wherever you live in the world, please go on to Google, because Google is the best thing in this generation, and look for parent and child support groups. Local churches, community centres, all in the area offer mum and child support groups. There's a lot of soft play nowadays, there's a lot of swimming clubs. Getting in contact with other mums that are going through the same thing as you. Because you never know, you might be going through the exact same thing as Susan down the road. Again, the other side of the coin, people around new mums and new parents in general, please be that support network. Asking someone, oh, are you alright, may seem like the best idea, but sometimes we just need someone to be like, what are you doing? I'm coming over. Even if someone's reluctant, like, no, I'm just going to sit with the baby. Be persistent, because I'm telling you from personal experiences, I've had a lot of friends go to me, oh, let's go out, let's do this. And I will find every excuse in the book not to go out. Because you become secluded. Your whole life is about this child and you do forget who you are. This is when the support networks come in. You come in, you be supportive, and you just show them you're not by yourself. I'm here to help you. Don't take on all the burden, because you're going to deflate. And that's what we do. We take on the burden, we deflate, we feel useless, then we feel like a bad parent, and it's natural. Everything you're doing right. I can't stress that enough to you mums. Everything you're doing right. Sometimes we feel like, oh, maybe I should be making more money, or I should own my own home, or I should have more children so that my other child's got more siblings. Like, no. What you're doing is the best you can do, and that's all anyone can ask for. Who is anyone else to be telling you that what you're doing isn't right? Think about it. So, if I can give any advice, being a new parent is hard. It's hard work, whether you're a mum or a dad. It's hard work. We just got to be kinder to ourselves. There's enough rubbish going on in this world for us to be feeling down about. And you putting yourself down just because you don't feel like the world's best mum, like, think about it. That's like, you're amazing. Like, you're actually amazing. And anyone that needed to hear that today, I'll say it again for you. You are amazing. Whether you're a parent or not, give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a pat on the back because you woke up today. That's amazing. Yeah, we just need to be kinder to each other, to ourselves, to everyone. Because if you're not kind in this world, then what are you? I hope this video has been informative, helpful, supportive, or just a break away from reality for a little while. Thank you to everyone who has commented, liked, subscribed to my channel. Please make sure you do the same. You like it, subscribe to it, comment below. Follow me on Instagram, get involved in the various polls I put on my Instagram story. From the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you again. Thank you so much for all the love and support. You encourage me more to speak out about these topics, to get a conversation going, and I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing 2020. So yeah, my name's Shelby, this has been Mental Health with Shelby, and we'll see you next time. Bye!